guys, it's officially exam season. I'm a little bit stressed today. I spent majority of the day studying. My history exam is in less than a week, and I'll explain more about what is actually going to be in this exam later. But just been studying. I've been trying to get sources for the essays I'm going to have to write for it. Last exam was not very fun, so I'm a little bit traumatized, and I don't really know how to study for these exams. I mean, I do, but like, I don't know if all of my efforts are going to just be for nothing. Anyway, I went to offshore today. I'll probably go back again tomorrow because I just love studying at cafes. I'm just a little bit stressed. It's 7 p.m. It's still light out, look at that. Today, I'm actually gonna go out with my friends because a couple weeks ago, it was my birthday. I didn't have time to celebrate it then. I technically did, but not with friends or anything. So I'm going out for drinks now. I'm a little bit worried about exams. I feel like I should have planned this for after exams, but it's so fun. I'm just gonna try to get exams out of my head, even though I probably won't be able to, just for the night, and hang out with my friends, get some drinks. We're meeting up in Spoons by St. George's Cross here in Glasgow, so I'm gonna take the subway. Like I said, I'm gonna explain all of my life updates. But anyway, I think I'm running late, so I'm gonna head out.
There's such good touring skills.
Okay.
Okay, wait, I actually can't because I want that.
Okay. It's a brand new day. I've just made some breakfast. Currently drinking my coffee, and I made some Rice Krispies. Yesterday was pretty good. I went to bed at 3 in the morning. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. It's 12 p.m. now. I woke up as early as I could. We ended up going to Firewater, which is in town. For that, we went to Spoons. We had some really cheap and good wine. I met 2 of my hockey friends there, which was fun, so we all kind of hung out for a bit. Overall, it was a pretty good night. I am pretty nervous about exams though now, so today is just gonna be about exams. I'm going to study. I want to edit one of my vlogs. I'm gonna go to the gym, probably have to cook food. It's currently Friday. My main exam is on Tuesday, so fingers crossed, guys. I'll do okay. Tomorrow will also be another productive day. Sunday, me and my friend Kira are gonna go to Loch Lomond, so I feel like by that point, it'll be like a reward for all the work I've been doing for the past couple days, and then I can get back into the groove on Monday. So that's the vibes right now. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Just came back, did a lot of studying actually and editing, so that was pretty good. Really productive time at offshore. But now me and my boyfriend are going to meet up and get some bagels. So still raining, still a very gray day. I just came back from the gym. I'm gonna take a shower in a hot second, so I'm gonna try to take out these braids at the same time while I'm talking. Had a pretty good gym sesh. I did lots of weights, tried a bunch of new weight workouts, and then abs, arms, legs, the whole shabam. Didn't do cardio. Hair looks really gross, so I'm gonna take a shower in a sec. But I wanted to update you guys about when I went to the bagel place. Me and my boyfriend have planned officially a trip to Sweden and Finland. This is what we were doing while we were in the bagel shop. We've planned to stay first a couple days in Södermalm in Stockholm, Sweden, and then we're staying in Helsinki, Finland, and then we're staying in Rovaniemi, Finland, which is like way up north. I'm really excited about that. Before I head into the shower, I wanted to give you guys an update. I turned 20. I feel so weird that I'm not 19 anymore. I know like 20 is such a young age, but like just the feeling of not being a teenager anymore really hit me. Like, I didn't think it would. I know that I'm overreacting because, like I said, I'm only 20. But at the same time, how am I already 20? I feel like I'm entering this new decade. I feel like this is the decade where you graduate, you get married, you finally get a career rather than just being a kid. Which, like, I'm already not a kid per se anymore, but like in my head I still am. Anyway, besides the point, my family visited for my birthday, which is really awesome. It was so good to see them. I never ever get to see them. So we traveled around Glasgow, obviously, Edinburgh, Stirling, Loch Lomond. We stayed in St. Andrews for a couple days because my brother is like obsessed with golf, so obviously he had to sign up for like the lottery system to golf there, but he wasn't able to get into the old course. It was so sunny, so nice, like the nicest it's been, like 60 degrees, which is like 16 degrees Celsius. And the second that they left, it got windy and rainy and cold again. I mean, it's been nice here and there, but it was just that one week that it was just so nice here in Scotland, which is lucky for them, but at the same time, I'm missing that weather. That's why I got drinks with my friends yesterday, which was nearly 2 weeks after my birthday, because I've just been busy with work and studying after they came and visited. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I want to take a shower and then probably get back to studying or editing, and yeah. meatballs. Oh, and I have my It's Monday, the day before my history exam. Today's gonna be really productive. Yesterday was such a great day. I met up, like I said, with my friend Kira. We climbed up Beinn. I wasn't initially thinking that it was gonna be such a hard hike, and I went in jeans, as you saw, and I brought a tote bag full of like swimming stuff, and I didn't even end up swimming because it was way too cold, which is on me because like Kira was able to swim. But the hike was so hard. I think it's like one of the hardest hikes I've ever done, which is maybe sad for me, but in case any of you guys are wondering about good hikes here in Scotland, Beinn near Lomond. It's like an hour and a half up a mountain and an hour and a half back down. So 3 hours total. I think it was over 7 miles or 11 kilometers. It was really fun. Me and Kira were literally just saying like, we feel like we're hobbits. And then finally we got up to the top and we ate our lunches. We actually met a couple hikers on the way up and they were like, how are you hiking this mountain in jeans? And by the time me and Kira got down, we saw them again, just coincidentally. They were like, hey, New Jersey. It was pretty much in a cloud for half the time. I would not bring a tote bag on this hike for anyone who cares. That's so hard. We made it. Beautiful view. There's literally no view. This was such a hard walk, and I did it with a tote bag and jeans. Hardcore. And a runny nose. And a runny nose. It's actually so like. And then by the time the clouds cleared, on our way back down, we just saw such amazing views. Such a good experience. It was a good break from studying. Also, really off topic, but yesterday while I was hiking, my boots, I was wearing like these white boots. They started to fall apart. I don't think that the shoes I was wearing was meant for mountain climbing, because by the time I got to the top, the sole of the shoe was like crumpled up in my boot, and the only way to fix it was to obviously take off the boot, but the ground was so muddy and my sock got so wet. By the end of it, right here, the part of the boot started to dig into my ankle, and currently it hurts so bad. So I'm trying to ignore the fact that I have a huge blister on my ankle right now. Make sure you guys, if you ever want to climb up Beinn or any other mountain, just wear good shoes. I thought I was wearing good shoes because they're good rain boots, but they're obviously all messed up now, and my feet hurt so bad. So yeah, just a side note. Time for a swim. Yeah. Damn, girl. Okay, I'm gonna get changed before I start like dying. Yesterday was an awesome day. I ended up coming home. I made noodles. I'll probably eat those noodles again for dinner, but like I said, for now, it's 12 p.m. I've spent the morning revising. I'm going to head to offshore again. I know I literally go there all the time. Maybe I'll head by the library or the uni. I'll probably switch it up halfway during the day, but yeah, I need to revise. I'm so nervous for tomorrow. It's an online exam. The one I have later than this week, my French exam, which I'll tell you more about later, is in person, so I'm also gonna have to start revising for that. But for my current history exam, which is for tomorrow, mainly what I've been revising for is colonialization. It's really interesting stuff, so today I need to log in. After that, I can start focusing on French, and at the same time, edit one of my videos so I can have it posted by Friday. I'm gonna head out, and then, yeah.
If this is about my soul, take it. I don't want it without you.
It's not about your soul.
Today's the day of my exam. Actually, such a sunny day today. I'm really mad. I might just go for a walk before it, and then I'm pretty much inside all day writing. Just had some breakfast. Fingers crossed they're actually good essay questions.
And then there was also like,
Hey, we're getting matcha.
yeah.
Finals went surprisingly well. For the history exam, all of last year and last semester, the test was structured like one big essay and then 2 questions based on seminars. This year, it was, again, one long essay and then one short answer based on an image from like any part of the semester, which like freaked me out because I was like, it could just be from any lecture or video cast or seminar. But the actual essay was really good. And then I had my French in-person exam, my first exam ever, which is like crazy that I've gone this far in my uni career without actually having an in-person exam. And it was so stressful. I was mentally prepared for the test, but I wasn't mentally prepared for an in-person exam. I think I did fine. I've blocked it out of my mind. My next and last final is on Monday. Pretty much a Zoom call with my French professor, and I'm gonna have a sit-down conversation with him in French. The next thing I wanted to talk about was on Tuesday. Tuesday was really fun because I met up some of my friends I met through archaeology, and they were working on one of the films for the university. They invited me to be like an extra for the film, and it was so fun. You never really get to know how much work a single scene takes until you're actually on a set and filming. Very fancy.
We're the best damn background actors.
We're extras in a film.
That's why, you know, we're really good at speaking without any words.
Action. And scene. I used to actually study video production in high school, which is why I love vlogging and filming and editing so much. But like an actual film takes forever to shoot. It was such a fun experience, but I was there from 11 to 5 and it was just one scene that we were filming. So it was pretty much an auction scene. The movie is pretty much about an art heist, about these 2 guys. They brought in an art piece into this auction that's actually worth nothing, but it sold off for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, yada yada. So I was like one of the people who like rose up my auctioneer, I forget what it's called. And then I like talked in the background pretending to look at art. Okay, real quick, because I'm actually like running out of time. I have to like go really soon, but this happened to me literally 2 days ago and I wasn't able to vlog about it or anything. At work 2 days ago, guess who I met? I don't know if you guys can see. Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris walked into my work while I was working and I made him a Negroni. He was so nice. Got so red in the face. I was making his cocktail like he sat in the upstairs bit and he didn't really talk to anyone else. He was like tuned out. I'm pretty sure he was reading a script. When I brought him his food and drinks, he would be like, thank you so much. And I was like, oh my god. I came up to him and I was like, you can totally say no to this because I bet you get it so often, but I really love your work. I love the movies and shows that you're in. Would it be alright if we take a picture? And then he let me take a picture with him and he was so sweet. He even like pulled me to a better area with lighting. He was like, oh, let's do it here so that the angle is better and the lighting is better. Guys, anyway, today I went shopping with my friend Zoe and we got our ears pierced. I got my conch done. I actually want a ring. I'm gonna get a hoop that goes around, but I have to let the stud heal first. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. The event that I'm going to is called the AGM, which is like for my ice hockey club that I do, and it's like a fancy event and then we're going out after, but I'm high-key not in the mood to go out at all because I've just been going out like every single day. I went out yesterday. I'm gonna head out and then I'll probably give you an update later, but I'm already late, so it's been several weeks. I never gave the update that I'm moving flats, which is what today is for. I'm moving all my stuff. The past week, I went to Sweden and Finland, which will probably be a video coming out after this one. You should totally go watch it after. Today is my second to last day in Scotland before I go back home. And then I'll vlog today and tomorrow, which is pretty much gonna be packing. Then me and my boyfriend are also going to Edinburgh today. We really wanted to go to this place called Ballyballerson, which is a club bar, but full of ball pits. I'm mostly going for the ball pits. Anyway, I'm gonna start packing. I'm gonna call an Uber and then move some of my stuff to my new place. Here's what most of my room looks like right now. I only have 2 boxes, which I did all my like books and other like decorations and stuff. Pink suitcase is going home. These 2 are going to the new flat. I have to bring those as well. And then I still have a lot more to pack, but I'm gonna do that maybe tomorrow because today is, like I said, the Edinburgh day. Made it to the flat, moved all, or at least half of my stuff. It's raining so hard. It was the worst experience ever. All my stuff is completely wet and drenched. But anyway, I thought I would give you a little tour while I'm here. I'll start from the outside. It's really pretty. Here it is. It's really nice actually, and there's a little like cobblestone street that you go up to the main road, and then yeah, then you walk in. I don't know if you guys know what my other bathroom looks like in my current flat, but it's so small. There it is. It's so nice, so spacious. One room. And you go up the stairs. Also, can we just appreciate how homey this looks? So there's Noah. He helped me move stuff. It's so nice. It's so homey and so spacious. It came with an espresso machine. I'm gonna be using this every single day. And all of this it came with. Like what? And it has a wood burner too. Here's my room. It's not as big as my current room, but it's really nice. Super nice. And obviously I have so much more space in the actual flat, so can't complain. that's the tour. I'll do a separate video of just the flat and moving in and decorating my room later on in the year. For now, me and Noah are going to get some lunch at Naked Soup, which is like one of my favorite restaurants here in Scotland, especially for like lunch and sandwiches and soup, obviously. And then we are going to head out to Edinburgh. The main objective for Noah is to find a wizard hat for one of his teachers, so that's what we're doing. But anyway, we were walking into some shops and we found this one shop. They had really funny clips and shirts and stuff, so I bought an overpriced Squidward clip. What I found? Oh my god. Anyway, I got some coffee. We stopped in a little coffee shop, one I've actually already been to several months ago. I wanted to say, Ollie Ballerson closed permanently back in September. What? I spent the whole year waiting to go to this place, and finally the day rolls around in which we're like, yeah, we're ready to go, and it's closed permanently. I think there's one in London, so maybe I'll keep that on my bucket list. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue our little shopping adventure and just strolling around Edinburgh. Last time I'll be in Edinburgh for a couple months. Some snacks. Dean Village is one of the most beautiful places ever. I can't believe I've been to Edinburgh so many times and I've never been here before. It's so peaceful. The rain is making it so vibey. It's given like Studio Ghibli. It's so nice. Yeah, we're just gonna stroll and explore, and then yeah, I think we're gonna cross a little bridge and something past the river that we're gonna walk by. Do you see how tall this is? My head is like probably this height, so I gotta go my tippy toes. Just wandering. So we're walking around the Princess Street Gardens, I think it's called. It's so beautiful. How have I never been here? It's my second to last date in Scotland. I mean, not like technically, but almost. We're literally leaving in 2 days, and I'm finding all the good spots now. Make it make sense. We're still in the park, and we're by the spin area. An untouched, unopened bottle of Prosecco. Do I take it? I'm thinking I take it. Is that really bad? I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna bring it home with me. Oh, for anyone wondering, in Scotland, you're allowed to walk around with alcohol till 10 p.m. and then we're no longer allowed to bring out. Back from Edinburgh, we're gonna go get dinner, but first, let me show you properly what I got from that one store. Here's the first one. Definitely overpriced, but cool as balls. Here's the next thing I totally forgot to mention. It's Legolas. He's my favorite guy around. Anyway, we're gonna go get food. We're gonna get food for my work. I'm obviously not at work, but I wanted to say bye to some of my coworkers and boss before I don't see them for the next couple months, and then maybe I'll do some last minute packing before I go to bed.